Welcome back to Spare Change Podcast.
Yeah, back.
Um, we're here. I don't know the position of everybody right now, so we can't do our left and rights or up and downs really. Boy, on my screen above me is Rex, and to the left of me is Luke. Boy, that might be different in the whole thing, but who cares right now?
Yeah,
The
Um,
left of me is
is there.
the left of me is Fabs. The up above is Rex.
there you go. There you go, man. People, hopefully everyone out there is staying inside, staying safe and that. We took a little bit of time off, obviously, because of the situation isn't ideal, but
Coronavirus.
you know what I mean? Coronavirus, Corona time. Um, trying to, we're trying to, you know what I mean? Just trying to make the most of it, and you get me. So we're here, my work. We're recording via each person's living room. So yeah, man. The
My bedroom.
first
My bedroom still. My bedroom still.
My bedroom.
bedroom. Sorry, my bad. I'm in my living room, innit? But like, yeah, man. This might be a normal thing. Maybe we might do this again sometime still. But you know, we'll see
Yeah,
how
we
it
should.
goes.
We should still. Whilst Corona's
Yeah.
around, then obviously man's got to do. This is what I've got to do. So that's what I do.
You know what I mean? Like, you know. So yeah, man. But what you lot saying? How's you lot quarantine been? Past few weeks and stuff like
I ain't
that.
gonna lie. I'm starting to get bored. I'm starting to get bored, man. Literally, I've been watching so much Netflix, so much documentaries and shit. Like I had to
Real.
stop that, and I've started watching X-Men from the first ever movie to like the last one. I just finished it today, still. So yeah. That's
No
what I was
way.
I'm
Yo,
excited. I know what's next. I don't know what's next, but sounds good.
man saw them old, then saw them get young. And then...
Yeah.
no, oh
Mad,
shit.
actually mad. What you been doing, Luke? 14.
Working, unfortunately. And playing FIFA. I haven't done anything of any value. The first time I've left my house was today. So it's a mad thing. Like it's not taking mad effect on my life, but yeah, I've been doing the same as you, watching box sets. I just started watching The Wire again for the first the first time because I'd never finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know that's a good idea. I might do that
Yeah. So I ain't watched the Wire either.
No,
because I started it too, but I didn't finish it.
it's really good. Idris, you can tell that my guy's English, innit? But like when you know, like like back in the day when I first watched it, I thought it was a proper American accent.
You thought it was a what?
Proper American accent.
What you thought?
Oh, did you?
It was proper American.
But now you're just like, oh no, that ain't it.
I can hear the London name, you know. So
That's jokes.
but yeah,
Nah, man.
yeah.
I hear that still. Literally, I've been I've been off for like almost a month now. So like it's been at first I was going nuts. I was going a bit crazy, going a bit nuts. But then like I just obviously you give yourself a little bit of a routine and that in it. Like you're fine in it. Like you're right. You lot have been okay because you've been waking up for work and stuff in it. So
That's the thing
probably-
though. Like work has broken up a lot of my day, so it's not. It's actually I'm actually thankful for work because literally I'll be losing it. I've been pacing around my house like a lot of the time as well. Just pacing around. Mum's losing it as well. Mum's home.
yeah, like
My sister's home. My pops is actually just going to work here and there, but like yeah, it's just everyone's underneath each other in it. Do you know what I mean? So
My tension. Like
yeah, man.
yeah.
more tension than there usually is. I need to move out soon.
Quarantine decided that, yeah.
Quarantine, yeah. Like in the
Nah,
next,
man.
yeah.
It's proper mad. But yeah, I've been learning Spanish, and then reading some books as well. I hadn't ever finished the 48 Laws of Power, so I'm reading that, trying to read that. And yeah, man, just like Netflix and stuff and TV shows. I started Dave, Little Dickie's thing. Yeah, that's all right. It's not that bad.
What's that? Sorry?
You know Little Dickie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Little Dickie's got a show in it, like a sitcom in it. It's called
What,
Dave.
On Netflix.
No, it's on you gotta get it online in it. But
Okay.
it's all right though. It's not that bad. It's actually all right. I think it's on FX. FX. Yeah. All right, fun. Cool.
Is the comedy similar? Because from what I was hearing, it's similar to Atlanta.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you can kind of. It's kind of the same thing because he's got
Sorry, Atlanta was dry humor. So is it like dry humor or is it
yeah,
something
kind
else?
of. Yeah, kind of. Like it's the same kind of humor that I think we're used to, sort of like if you liked Atlanta, then you would like it still.
Okay.
Yeah, if you liked Atlanta, but it's mad different in it because obviously he's different in it. It's basically about his life in it, essentially. That you can tell. Like basically, all man talks about is his fucking obviously his name's Little Dicky in it, so that's his whole thing in it. But like, but yeah, but it's good though. It's not that bad still. But lads, before we get into the thing, before we get into the looks like Rax is like in Minority Report right now. But like what is it but before we get started, let's toast. Obviously, everyone's safe, everyone's well at the moment. That's good. We survived 4 weeks of all this fucking crazy shit in the world. So here's to that. Get me
All that passed. Due to this nasty virus. Yeah, man. Toast.
Toast. Oh.
Jeez. It gets easier. It never gets easier ever. That's a struggle.
Just to show our listeners what I'm drinking before they think I'm drinking juice. Some Belgian rum. Not the best Belgian rum, but that's what we're on.
That's my thing.
Yeah, well,
the white stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
I know. Jeez.
You man on the coca.
The coca.
The narcotics.
All right. So, what you man checking out Quarantine Radio or not?
Yeah.
Quarantine.
No, not even too much, but a little bit. Still, not a lot, just a little bit still.
Bro, it's listen, I'm not gonna lie, Quarantine Radio is the best thing to happen in quarantine like right now. Like it's mad.
Luke, what's wrong with your Wi-Fi? Luke, what's wrong with your Wi-Fi, blood?
Oh shit, what's going on?
I'm here. I lost connection.
2G. 2G
What's
thing.
that 5G? What's that 5G, my guy?
Poor connection, it says. Unfortunate.
I thought you had 5G, my guy.
No.
Well, there isn't. I'm gonna have to complain.
But you're gonna complain to them. You're gonna say to them, right, like, I've got poor connection.
They haven't sorry to interrupt the Quarantine Radio talk, but yeah, they haven't got a lot of people working at the moment.
Someone that works there still.
So, what in the direct channels?
In the head office, yeah, man. They've met the owner and all that. The CEO.
Yeah, no. Wait, tell them.
I'll tell them still. I'll tell them.
Tell them, Luke. They're taking so much of my money. Tell them, Luke.
Yeah, I will. But yeah, Quarantine Radio is like the best thing on the airways right now. Everyone's coming up with a live though right now. Like it's actually
Do you know what? I was watching. I'm not watching that Storm's done. I'm watching.
Why?
Garbage. His thing's garbage, man.
Nah, it's funny though. Nah,
it's not funny. What's funny about it? It's bare corny. Like it's bare corny, bro. It's bare corny. I think. Do you know what it is? Coming from watching Quarantine, I watched Quarantine Radio a couple of times. Obviously, when the guys put in the group chat, so tune in, I lock in it. But fucking like going to watch Swarm's thing is just corny. Like it's weird. It's not the same. Do you know what I mean? It's not the same.
It's not the same because like obviously Tori knows everyone in it. He knows all the celebrities and that, so they're in there and he's hyped and he's got the hype man in the background. The hype man in the background is the best part of it. Like 100%. But Swarms' one is entertaining just because of the girls flicking bum in it. Like, and some of them are just mad. Like, some of them are just nuts. That's why it's a little bit entertaining. Like, definitely a little bit entertaining. You're not rating it.
I saw a thing pull out like a fucking dildo or something from a non or something. I'm not
on Swarms' one.
on Swarms' thing, bro. She pulled out something like, I think it was a butt plug, something like that. I don't know, one of them plugs. She pulled out of her booty, and I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, that might have been before I started watching. Still,
Yeah, it is. Bro. It was on like Shepard and them things.
but you know,
Wait, on Swarms' thing, there was a thing that used to be on Vine, the fat thing that was clapping her legs together. I saw
Clapping
her.
legs?
that was mad.
Clapping what? Clapping legs?
She-
Leg,
Yes.
So he's on there. He's like, yeah, clap for the NHS, so they'll clap their cheeks. Yeah, the things will clap their cheeks. So he asked this white girl to clap for the NHS, and she went on a handstand and clapped with her feet. And
What is going on?
she fully clapped with her feet.
Nah, that's crazy. Man said with the back foot. She was clapping with the back foot. No, thank you. No, thank you. So you man lock into Swarms' thing? Do you lock into it like? Yeah, what?
I do. I'm
repping
repping it still, man. Big up Swarms.
Big up Swarms, yeah.
I'm trying to stay away from Insta. I see the most going on right now via the group chat via Insta. So I don't want to be on Instagram seeing all that virus. That's a virus in itself. That's a virus in itself.
Bro, it's insane and a little bit. You know what it is, yeah? Like someone did say it the other day though. Someone did not the other day, yesterday or today. Someone on Instagram was like, going from Tory's live to Swarms' live is like getting kicked out of VIP. Yeah. So but then someone said like, being in VIP is overrated, there's less stuck up people, which is true too. But like Swarms' live is alright though. Like it's calm, innit? It's like a you know what I mean? It's like a daytime brunch. You get me?
Wait.
There's things flicking bum and decent music. You got food.
On Swarms' thing last, not Swarms' thing, Tory's thing last. I saw what was it? I think her name's Cash. She's on Insta. Fucking, she was like trying to down a dildo, like a whole one of them long rubber dildo things.
Oh yeah, oh my god!
I think that's when they locked it. Still, I think that's when they locked it.
No, it wasn't a dildo. It was a gummy worm.
That was not a gummy worm, bro. That thing,
no,
huge thing.
Yeah, it was a gummy worm. It was a giant gummy worm.
Wow, that's mental.
She was on Swarms' live and she showed the box.
What? The thing? Cash?
Yeah, the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
She was on Swarms' live and then she was flicking bum on Swarms' live.
So wait. Wait. These brothers are digitally sharing things.
Basically, yeah, fam. This is why I say Swarms' live is alright, yeah, because he's got the things on there, like he's got them.
He's got the American things as well. Like he's got American things that come in it, so it's not like he's just got bare UK things. But yeah, it seems like he's doing his thing, and obviously these guys are doing their thing on the. It's something entertaining to watch on the live. To be honest, there's a lot of stuff going on.
I got a question then. So like, who's winning at the moment then? The American things or the UK things in terms of the flicking bum contest?
I'll say the American things, hands down.
Hands down.
From what I've seen, I don't know what these UK things are doing. I saw a brother trapped in the bedroom.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That is dumb.
Man was sitting in the back smoking. Man was in the corner of the camera, like just.
Man did not want to be on
smoking one, mate. Smoking the it's like, and then the girl was just like, "Oh yeah, he's from St. Where is he from? He's from St. Lucia."
He's from Moves though. Shamus though, but like, nah. What that one it? That don't didn't want to be. They don't want to be there. I was confused. Like, what's going on?
It weren't it though. It weren't it. But yeah, no, I get it though. I get why man wouldn't rate Swarms' live if they're watching Tories still. Tories is like glitz and glam still.
Mad entertainer.
Proper.
Did you watch it? Tune in.
No, I've been in one of them. My boy sent me a link at like 12:30 at night, and all I heard is quarantine, and just people going in and out. Mad entertaining. Did you see the battle between him and French?
Who?
That was unneeded. I didn't need that.
Tory and French.
What was
Didn't
the
need
battle,
that.
sorry?
Tory got smoked by French Montana in terms of like
Smoked.
they went back to back and on tracks.
What did the French play? What was the track that was the standout track from French?
Unforgettable. He dropped that.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
huge.
yeah, yeah.
It's done.
Yeah, there's no, yeah, you
And
can't beat that. You can't beat it.
Tory replied with love, though. Everyone's face.
Tory's had hits though, but like it's not those tunes. It's not those. I don't think it's those romantic tunes. Like Tory hasn't had hits with those romantic tunes. Like I can't remember when Tory's put out like a soft song and it's kind of hit. The only thing I can think of potentially for me is I think it's on his last album and it was Why Don't You Love Me? Why Don't You Love Me was decent for me anyway. I liked it.
Oh yeah, it was at the top of the album. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was like one of the first tunes on the album.
He's had tunes. He's had hits. He's had Say It.
I'm talking about. Okay, yeah,
Say
yeah, yeah.
Didn't rate it.
Say it.
Sample is cold. Sample's cold.
Sample's sick, but I didn't like him doing it. Like I didn't like it.
It's
even like it's the first tune. That's the first tune I ever heard from him, innit? And I just remember always hearing it. Like I don't like this.
No, Say It.
I think Say It was good. Say It was good. But you can't pick
Love is a big tune.
What's this love tune? What's this love tune? You mean the one I'm talking about? That's it. Get out of it. Is that what he played as well? How dare he?
Yeah.
How dare he, bro? What's he thinking?
Wait. One more tune that he made his own, and he is his tune now. Controller.
Is his version better than Drake's?
Yes.
I don't know about that still.
Are you mad?
I don't know either. It's close.
Are you mad?
Nah, I don't think so. Nah, he ain't got it.
I don't
For
think
me,
it's
he ain't got it. Drake's got that still. Drake's got that.
No, Tory's is really good though. Tory's is really good.
Yeah, Tory's is good. Like Tory's good. I want to turn it off. I want to skip it. I want to skip the tune. But like, nah, I think Drake's got. I'd rather hear Drake's thing. Do you know what I mean? For me. So you'd rather hear Tory's thing, yeah? You'll play Tory's thing over Drake's.
Yes,
yeah?
That's Tory's tune now.
I definitely get where Luke's coming from though. But like, I don't know. I don't know.
Cool.
I guess I'll play them together.
Let me set the mood. Quarantine is done. Okay. Sunshine is out. We're at a rooftop party.
Mm-hmm.
Tory's controller comes on. What are you doing?
Bro, but the thing about the whole scenario is that's
what you did.
That song.
Trying to grab Niash.
That's why I expect to hear the song. What was that? Sorry? What was that, fams?
Trying to grab Niash straight away. Yeah.
I hear that too. But obviously, that's what I'm gonna hear. That's what I hear Tory's thing, innit? That's what I hear. But I will still hear Drake's thing, and I wouldn't skip Drake's thing. I wouldn't want to hear Tory's thing over Drake. Personally, for me,
I would hear Tory.
Tory's thing's good. But like, I'd rather hear Drake's thing. Do you know what I mean? It's Drizzy, man.
That's Tory's tune. That's Tory's tune.
People's champ. You can't beat Drizzy. People's champ.
That's a whole different story. But in terms of that one song,
I know it's a whole different story. But I'm saying that I'd rather hear Drake in it. I personally, for me, I'd rather hear Drake. I'm a big Drake fan.
I'm a massive Drake fan. Like I think, other than Jay-Z, he's the GOAT.
Yeah, I hear that. He is.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, even I'm saying above Tupac and Biggie, he's the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally.
Above Tupac and Biggie. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Drake's the GOAT.
Drake's knee deep in this thing. Like he's knee deep. Like he's been in this for a long time, and he's still relevant. Still putting out good music. Tootsie Roll, bro. Imagine that man's just got a dance move in the thing. Like he's just got a dance move, and I just
that's a throwaway.
And that's a throw. It's not even a real track. It's a throwaway thing.
You think it's a throwaway?
I think it's going to be the album as a bonus track, like
oh yeah, like Hotline Bling.
It's a God's plan kind of thing. So God's plan, it's a winner. Like you get TikTok things doing it, and then you got 500,000 the first week off that one tune.
Yeah, yeah. I hear that still. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I mean, like, since we're on Drake, obviously, like with the whole new Tuesday slide song that he's got out, yeah, people are like saying they're like, oh, this is a mad genius move from Drake because better people are gonna do it on TikTok and all of that. Like, would you not think it's like a genius?
I think
Is it a genius move or is it just like
You
a
know why?
normal kind of
I'll tell you.
thing? Like,
Like, Lugo.
Rex,
No,
you go
no, no.
first. I'll,
Got you.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. I don't think it's a genius move, but I think he's been in the game a long time. He knows how to um like go to his audience, and he knows audiences to steal from as well. He's gone from one generation to another. Like he's gone to the younger generation on TikTok now. I don't think it was a marketing plan by anyone. I think it's straight like, all right, cool. I see this TikTok thing's working, this Thriller thing's working. Let me just drop a tune. I'm Drake. I can drop bangers for days. I'm gonna drop a banger. Here we go. And just drop it. Like it's, I don't
but
think
because it's like a dance, because it's a dance move thing though, like that does that make it a genius move?
But Drake's been alright, cool. He's been involved in dance move things. Like that Block Boy J song, that was a dance move thing. Like Fortnite went and stole that tune, went and stole their dance move. He hasn't had a dance move tune of his own. So he can do that and tick that off his box. I don't think he was doing it intentionally to be like, all right, cool. Let me do a dance tune. He just need like there's another tick off his box, and then he can say, I'm the GOAT for that. I'm the GOAT for this. Stats. Cool, it's done.
No, I hear that still. Yeah. I agree with you. I don't think it's like a mad genius move. I think it's just like loads of people have done this.
I think it's a genius move in regards that he said, but basically what I heard, just what I heard happened with the song. But he had the song, he sent it to these guys, he sent it to those young boys, or whatever, and they did the dance for it. He slapped it in the thing, obviously, and that's where it goes. It's Drake 1. He's got a dance move in the thing 2. The song is okay, like it's not a bad song. Like, do you know what I mean? You can't win this free freeze. He's just throwing everything in the pot, and he's got it. Do you know what I mean? Secretly, it's a genius move. It's not for us looking in. It's not like, oh right, let's say it's mad crazy, but like for someone else thinking like, right, like, this is mad. Dance move, a good song, and it's Drake. Fucking, I'm gonna lose it. I'm dancing now. I'm on TikTok. I'm on TikTok right now.
Let me jump in. The genius move for me, out of all of Drake's plays, was God's Plan. Was God's Plan. That was a genius move.
Why?
Giving out money. Man did a video doing charity.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously, charity always bangs. Isn't it? Charity always bangs.
How's he losing? And then the thing is, he didn't make it look like corny or nothing like that. It was just charity.
It was cool. Do you know everything Drake does is cool. Everything he does is cool, man. Like we can't ever knock him. When have you ever said that Drake done a corny thing? He's never done a corny thing. Like
wait.
Yeah, go on.
Marvin's room. When man said he went in a bag. That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I hear you.
No. That wasn't Marvin's room. That was thing. That was what was it called?
Lord knows.
Oh, Lord knows.
He said he said I went in the kid's bag because I don't trust. You don't trust him.
Yeah. Yeah, and a purse right there. I don't trust these hoes at all.
Even that's a corny move, but he did it, and it works. It works.
No joke.
So that's a corny move that's not overlooked. Like that's not where's an obvious corny look? Like where's the obvious corny thing that Drake's done? He hasn't done it.
You not going in the girl's bag.
Going and go out and checking her phone.
No, not in a bag. Not in a bag.
What are you going into? Then?
No, always one has to be on the bed. Yeah.
Coat pocket.
Easy accessible. It has to be easy. It has to be easy accessible.
You ran on that. I said down.
Fuck Luke's four by this is the reason why he said that. The man said it's gonna be easily accessible. What kind of
2 devils on man's shoulder? Like, yo, yeah, Luke, we could get that.
It's gonna be easily accessible.
We could get that.
The devil on his shoulder said it's gonna be easily accessible.
She's been in the toilet for 5 minutes. You know it's gonna be a long one. Do it.
Oh my days. But yeah, no. Maybe the younger me might have been like, no, let me just check this out. Let me check this out. Let me see what she's saying. But nah. For me, nah. Fuck that.
No. Wait, sorry. Before you paint the wrong picture of me, look currently. I'm talking about prior to me. I was going through all them phones. Your BlackBerry scroll. I know the
Well,
password.
you're going through all
I'm
the
getting
phones, yeah? You going through all the phones?
BlackBerry. Your BlackBerry. I know.
Your phone's 5G right now,
BlackBerry?
please.
Your BlackBerry.
Just skipping out right now. There you go. There we go. You
All right, cool. You happy now?
Yeah.
What?
All right, cool. I said, all the Blackberries back in the day, going through them, big man, going through them. I had a reason to.
Bro, you don't go through no one's phone. What's wrong with you?
The mad thing is that the BlackBerry had a pin on it. The mad thing is that the BlackBerry had a pin on it.
Not now.
Not now, yeah?
No.
Yeah, not now, but I'm saying even in the BlackBerry days, that thing had a pin on it. So how was you getting in?
With a pin?
Oh, you knew the pin?
Yes.
I really planned it and scoped it like, bro, that's the pin, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? Like, put that in.
That's outrageous stuff, Jeff.
These are bad still. But yeah, like I said, the older me might have done that still. The older me might have done that. Maybe not now.
Did the old you do it?
Me? Or what? Check the phone?
Yeah.
Nah, it never did it. It never did it. But like,
You're a liar.
No. I'm being honest.
You're a liar.
No, I'm being honest.
I'm calling you out about it.
Huh?
I'm calling you out your bullshit. You're a liar.
Bro, when did I check? Have I told you I checked the thing's phone or something? Tell me that. Let me know. What do you know? Like, speak on it, bro. Speak on it. I don't care. Speak on it. Please, speak on it.
Ain't for right now.
This guy, Luke.
Ain't for right now.
All right, listen. We talk out the podcast, innit? What's the podcast?
Do you want me to say names?
Have you lost it? I said say names.
You don't just say the time.
Names.
Say when it was.
What year? What was you doing at that point? Maybe we'll jog my memory.
I think just after we started running through the 6. When me and you when we're tag team and we're running through the 6. Just after. And you got in a situation.
I checked the phone. Are you listening? I checked the phone. So I got in a situation. I checked the phone.
No. I said we were in the situation. Like, well, you were in the situation in terms of it weren't a thing where you were in a predicament, but you were in a situation and.
We'll speak off the podcast, man. Let's move on.
Did you think? Go through that. This guy's doing my promotion right now. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. But listen, I don't went through that phone.
So you never went through the phone?
You went through the phone.
I don't recall. Listen, let's move on. We can't.
I know. I got one more question. So what did you lot find? Like, did you lot find what you were looking for in the phone?
I don't know because I don't remember the time.
Luke then. Luke. Because Luke.
At the time, it was trouble. Obviously, I knew she had male friends.
No acquaintances. No.
And niggas are trying to holler. And I saw that. I saw her shining.
Was she brushing it off?
But showing the love is a normal thing. Holler is a normal thing.
No, she ignored it, but let conversation run after. So there's a situation where.
So what, you're expecting the thing to lock off the whole conversation? It's not meant to be. It's not.
Address it. Address it
how?
Yo, I got a man. Know yourself before I start talking to you.
Yeah. That's facts, Fenty.
So, am I lying?
No, you're right. Still,
I hear that still.
Bro, the younger me, that's what I was going through. That's what the younger me was going through, bro.
But sometimes, why do you guys want to know though? Like sometimes just don't know, innit? Like,
Oh, no. Right now, me, I'm in a happy relationship. I don't want to know anything. I don't want anything to burst my bubble.
No, that's the key to a happy relationship, you know. Sometimes you don't need to know stuff.
Yeah, big man. Any things you're trying to block or dodge or weave, do that on your own. That's nothing to do with me.
What did you say? What happened with weave?
Anything you're trying to block, dodge, or weave,
oh,
it's nothing to do with me.
I hear that. Okay. I fuck with that. Well, obviously, like man, we've been off for a few weeks. There's a few little tunes. Obviously, we talked about Tuesday Slide. Skepta, Chip, Young Ads. They brought out a thing. What were you not thinking? What were you not thinking about? Huh?
Yeah. Leave Young Ads off the album. Everything's blessed and airy.
Nah, you're hating.
Let's speak on it.
So what were you not thinking?
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
No, go on, Fabs. Do you think?
No, I was saying, no, like, what did you lot like think before, like, when you obviously saw the announcement for this? Like, what did you lot think? Like?
I was intrigued, obviously, because like you got to remember that we've got Ads is new school, Chip old school, Skepta way back. Do you know what I mean? So we've got like 3 generations kind of thing in the actual album, and I wanted to hear how it was gonna sound from the offset. What I thought was gonna happen was I thought it would be obviously Chip was gonna be potentially the borrowers, obviously. Skepta was gonna be there, and then Ads was gonna be just Hookman. That do you know what I mean? Just doing all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how I thought it was gonna go. That's how I thought it was gonna go. And yeah, basically from the album, that's kind of what I got from it. But what did you think, Luke? What did you think, Fabs? Actually, so like, what do you think?
No, like I thought like beforehand, I was like, yeah, I'm proper excited for this because I think Ads is popping right now. Like he's the hook man. Like he's got bangers in it. You know what I mean? Like his work rate is heavy as well. So putting a man like that, you know, it's gonna come out pretty decent. And obviously Chip and Skepta, their work rate speaks for itself. They've been in this for time, innit? So I was like, yeah, this is gonna be proper good. And based off of the tunes they brought up beforehand, before the album come out, it was a good sign as well. I wasn't even that mad like that Young Ads is on it. I was like, yo, like fuck it, innit? And I knew
the fact that Ads was on it was that's what intrigued me more as well, because what part was he gonna play in the album? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, initially, like you're thinking just be the Hookman, but he did have a couple bars, like 1-2 bars, like wasn't like anything crazy for me.
I knew he would have verses because he is a rapper, like first and foremost. The style that he's adopted now is like a more recent thing, isn't it? But beforehand, before the auto-tune and that, he was rapping, in it. So yeah, he wasn't gonna not have verses. So, but anyway, Luke, man, obviously we'll leave the disgust to last, innit? But what you saying?
So my imminent reaction, as Rex said, I was quite intrigued seeing what parts everyone's gonna play on it. I saw Skepta, Chip, Ads, cool. And then I saw the artwork. 2 weeks later, we had the album. And the same week we had a single. We had Wiz. And from Wiz, I was it was very promising. Like I was excited. There was no issues with me. But like, there's no but. The album came, and it's what I expected. As you man said and touched on, there was 3 levels. There was young, there was the OG, the young OG, and the newcomer. And I think in terms of, I'll break it down by each person. The way Skepta adapted to new sounds, amazing. Like he's adapted to different generations, different sounds, and he's done it well. Chip, what do I have to say? Chip's a bar, isn't it? Like he's everything that I like and I love about music. Someone that's a wordsmith, someone knows their way around lyrics, and he did it well. Like he did it well on the Waves tune. come true. We'll talk about something after we discuss about the album. But he came through, was barring it down every track, no problem. Ads on the other hand, on the way tune, on the way tune, I liked his involvement. Like he worked to his strengths, and he did it well. And that tune was good. He worked to his strengths, but like some of the other tunes, the tune with the Dirtbag brother, the other guy from D Block Europe.
Weak garbage.
Throw
that away.
Yeah, but like, you know what it is like. No. It's just LB. Like, obviously, you have to bring him along in it. Like, he's like your dog in it. Like, you hear me?
Wow,
like, you got
that's crazy.
Like, you got. No, actually, dog it. That's bad. Sorry, LB, my bad. He's like a handbag, isn't it? Like a girl. Like, you get me? Like, because obviously, like, they obviously know, innit? Like, it's not even a secret. Like, them two know, like, Ads and LB, they know that, like, LB isn't he's not the lyrical marvel. Like, he's not gonna, like, change the song. He's not gonna. Ads is all of
He's the weak link. Like,
he's the weak link, and he knows. They obviously know that he's the weak link. Now, he definitely 100% has other input into when they make songs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, placement of verses and you know, sounds and beats and stuff like that. I'm sure LB is mad involved in that, but his lyrical ability is very limited, and they know that, which is why, you know, Ads is allowed to go out and do all of these features with other people and do a whole album with other people as well. Like, they know, but you got to bring him along. Obviously, you got to show him love as well. Like, but that tune was just it's a miss. It's a miss, 100%. I agree with you.
The thing I wanted to know as well. Sorry, go on.
No, go on, Rex. Sorry.
What I was gonna say is I wanted to know how quickly they put together the album. Do you know what I mean? Because like we heard about it quite late. I think the next week we had fucking cover. Like you said, the same week we had the flipping track. So how quickly along did they process this thing? Like, how long was it in the works? Or do you know what I mean? I wanted to know how long it took them to actually put it together. Because it sounds like at first when I first ever listened, I thought it was rushed. I thought like they put it together like mad quickly, like they just put everything out. Like yeah. For me anyway, I thought it was mad rushed. Second listens, obviously, I thought maybe not. Like they kind of worked on this. They kind of worked to their abilities, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I wanted to know. But obviously, let's speak to them now.
I personally didn't see it as an album. It's more of a mixtape. It's not. Yeah, it's a collaborative mixtape. The tracks didn't flow together crazy well. Like they didn't do anything.
The structure of the thing was
the structure was poor, but that's me personally, due to Ads being on every track and him doing something different on every track.
Sorry. You don't rate Ads.
No. Alright, cool. I don't like his messaging, but when he does something well, and I'll give up to him.
Yeah.
On the Ways tune, he did his job and he did it well. I wanted that throughout the whole album, consistent.
Yeah.
He can give me that.
Okay, but I think, you know, I don't know, bro. I think he did surprisingly well for me, like on a lot of the tunes. He did well. Like he stuck to his style, but he did well. Like even that tune, the High Road tune, yeah, where they slow it down. He does surprisingly well on that song. You wouldn't expect him to do well on that song. Mm-hmm. So it's like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like when I listened through the whole album, I was kind of thinking the same thing as Luke. I was like, how is Ads gonna? But I was excited to hear how Ads was gonna adapt to Skepta and Chip. I was excited to hear how he was gonna do it. It could either have been completely trash or really good. Like there was no. I don't think there's a middle. Actually, no, there is a middle because I think he was in the middle. So I don't know, man. Been a little harsh.
I think he didn't adapt well. I think in terms of them and were borrowing it, they were doing their thing. Skepta was adapting well to every track, every kind of beat. Ads brought the same kind of flavor. Not every track needs that kind of flavor on it.
I hear that. I think, but Ads just raps about one like 2 or 3 kind of things, whereas these man can mix it up and talk about various things. You know what I mean? So
Of course, yeah.
that's where he lacks. That's where he kind of lacks it. But I don't think it was like bad on the album. Why I put them when I put them in order, I'll put them obviously Chip, Skeppy, and Ads. Like, but I heard something different. Like, I heard flipping one of the guys in the group chat was saying that they put it Chip, Ads, then Skeppy. So I mean, like that's what them are. It's like one of
Wait. What happened? Who put what where?
So
What's the order?
One of the guys put it was gonna be, what was it? Chip.
No, say the name. Say the name.
Yeah, I can't say the name.
Who said it? No, who said
I'll take
this?
it after. You know, this is
I will put them on this thing right now.
Put it on, right? You know it. So you know who it is then.
No, I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is.
They're on drugs. They're on drugs.
I don't want to guess.
They're on drugs. They're on drugs. That's all I have to say.
I don't know.
They're on drugs.
There's someone that smokes a lot.
Potentially.
Who says that though? Wait, who? Chip, Ads, and then Skep?
Yeah.
Allow it, bro. That's mental. Like,
it's a mad mix, but I hear it though. I hear it. Ads wasn't bad on the tape. He wasn't bad on the tape.
He weren't. But you can't put him against performance-wise on the album. If we're talking about performances on the album, yeah, then you can argue. No, there's never an argument. It's Chip, Skepta, then Ads. It's that simple, innit? For me, between first and second, it's close. But yeah, go on, Luke.
Ads. This brother's not going to do 10 years in the game like these men have done. Obviously, the climate's different. I'm going to be.
Nick.
This is my take. This is my take, innit? I said to you, man, about Tekashi, innit? I remember when I said to you, man, on a prior podcast, I said Tekashi is going to go prison.
He's out now. But he's out now. He's going to jump on the tape. He's jumping on the tape.
But wait. Content. Anyway, Ads, me personally, bro, man's muted the whole thing. Yeah, Ads.
Wait, one sec. Hey, keep talking. I can hear you.
Yeah, Ads. Me personally, I don't think Ads, unless he adapts his style to greater content and he gets off the drugs, I think he could be a good artist. But
do you think he's going to be better off the drugs?
Yes.
But I think that's what people talk like. That's what the appeal of him is. Obviously, that's what he raps about. He raps about drugs. He raps about bitches. So he raps about and raps about nice cars.
Future ain't been on drugs in how long, but he still raps about the same thing. Content hasn't changed, but the way he delivers it.
But it's different. It's different with like I don't think Az would be better off the drugs personally.
Az is influenced by these Atlanta guys, isn't it? So if Future can talk about Zan's lean and all them things for how long?
Yeah.
And then man comes with a tune like Mask Off, banger.
Yeah.
That doesn't talk about any of them things. Well, a little bit. Molly Percocet. Sorry. wait. Percocet. Molly Percocet. Cool. I don't know then. I don't know where he's going to go from here. I don't think he's going to last 10 years. Like, I think for a UK rapper, you have to be able to adapt different styles. And I think he's very one-dimensional, isn't it?
Yeah.
But bro, I think right now, the game is like it's microwavy, innit? Like, so this style, I think, could last at the moment, like for very long. Like, they make a lot of music. Like, they brought out essentially he's brought out 3 mixtapes in 3 albums in one year, essentially. Like, they bring out a lot of music, so as long as they keep doing that, they'll last.
Are you man not clocking? So we are very heavily influenced by America, innit? Cool. We got the drill scene. We got drill. That's doing its own thing, innit? But this scene here, America is dying down. Them men are taken from the 90s now. Them men are sampling songs from the 90s now, dropping similar tunes from the 90s now. So you need to understand. Where our sound's gonna take from garage scene. Our sound's gonna take from the original grind scene. Like it's it's all a cycle, and we're gonna like you need to
Nah, that
understand
won't happen, man.
who can draw from that cycle and who can't. It's life is a cycle, big man. And at the end of the day,
You're right.
think music's a cycle. Music emulates life, and life emulates music. So soon we're gonna be start emulating from garage. Like people already touched on it already.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like, life is a cycle, so yeah, like we probably will see people recycling some stuff soon. And obviously, yeah, the most obvious thing to recycle from is our old grime scene and garage scene, innit? Like, obviously, but I don't know. Like, I think it's hard to say, innit? But I think they will last 10 years. I think they will, innit? I think they will.
It's a guess, innit? Like, no one knows.
No, you know what? No, fuck it. Realistically, ads will last 10 years. But D Block Europe won't last 10 years.
No.
Ads will go solo. Ads will go solo at some point.
Ads needs to come off the drugs. Once he's off the drugs, I think he's a coherent artist and he does well.
I don't think he's on the drugs, bro. I just think he raps about it like Future does.
This brother's clearly on the drugs.
He's on lean and bare perks. Like he's
on all the drugs.
He's at award shows with all the drugs on him. Like all the drugs on him. Like man, just like look at his eyes. Look at his eyes, bro. Look at his eyes. You can see.
He's on a He's on a Long Island iced tea of drugs. Long Island iced tea of drugs.
What you say?
A Long Island iced tea of drugs.
Long Island iced tea get you fucked up. That should get you fucked. Trust me.
I think Ads will last 10 years though. Ads has been in the game for a long time though.
Prior, yeah, facts.
He was rated like Jadakiss in that rating.
Yeah.
No, but you need to listen. Like in terms of cool, he's in the limelight now. How long can he stay in the limelight? Chip's been in the limelight 10 years. Skep's been in the limelight 10 years. How long can he stay there? How long can he be consistent?
But I think he can stay in the limelight for long. Because he's been around for time, but obviously his style before weren't hitting like that. So he obviously found a style that could make him pop in it, and he's just doing that now.
For me,
your fan base grows up. Your fan base grows up. At the end of the day, everyone grows with you, and cool. Say 10 years from last year, innit? So he's got 9 more years to develop and grow as an artist, to be consistent. In 9 years from now, is that same sound going to work? Is that same content going to work?
No, not in 9 years' time, no.
When his fan base is 30.
Yeah.
No, yeah, obviously.
I'll be honest with you, yeah. When his fan base is 30, they'll probably be still as fucked up as us.
Drinking fucking.
No, I'm joking. I think we're okay, but the generation, like my little sister's generation, they're a bit messed up in their head, innit? Like, they're a little nuts. So I think by the time they're 30, a lot of them are still gonna be moving mad. So yeah, I think it'll be alright. I think they'll still be able to pop. But I don't think D-Block Europe won't be a thing that around that time.
Mm-hmm.
It just won't be.
D-Block Europe will be done by that time. But the thing about ads is that he is girls like him, innit? Things like him, things like man. He raps about them kind of things. He raps about like eating naan and all them kind of things. Girls love that kind of sexual talk on tracks, as well as Don sometimes raps about the roads. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's not like he hasn't got a formula there. The formula is there. Like it's there. It's set in him. Like we have to. I can't think of anyone right now that was rapping about that kind of stuff back in the day. But you know what I mean, he's got that kind of formula, which is cool right now, innit? So it will last him a decent amount of time. I don't know how long. Obviously, like 10 years is a mad time. So I don't know. But,
and they sold that Ali Pali on their first album, bro. That's mad. That's crazy. That's unheard of on your first album. Fucking hell. So imagine the second album. That's O2 business. It's O2 Arena business, boy. Like I'm
not wishing anything bad. I'm not wishing anything bad because I hope the success sustains in it. But if there's a weak link, the phrase says "still sharp and still in it." Let me stop. It's like still sharp and still. One man's like plastic. One of them man are like plastic. One of them man are like plastic. So that's all I'm saying, innit? Still sharp and still.
Yeah.
And consistency is key. So can these men be consistent with hitting the kind of numbers? No. It's been a year. These men have been a year, drop their projects.
And a lot of their shit's in the charts.
No. I'm saying it's done well now in a year. A year is a very, very long, a very quick time in terms of music.
Yeah.
No, but it done good. It done well in the charts straight away. What you talking about? PTSD?
Yeah.
It done well straight away.
I'm saying a year is a very quick time in music. Like in terms of things in music that lasts, what do you man listen to?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. I hear what you're saying. I'm not going to be listening to that in another year's time. But the thing with ads and that, ads keeps on bringing out music. Like the work rate is heavy, and I think he knows what is a banger in it, like what hits. So when he's ready, he'll bring out like maybe at the end of this year, he'll bring out maybe another project with bangers on it, with something to keep him relevant. Because these days you don't need an album to keep you relevant. You just need a hit single.
All right, cool. I'm gonna say his influencer, Future probably. Future has Dirty Sprite 2. Dirty Sprite 2 is a classic for his kind of genre. If Ad is trying to bring that kind of genre here, do you think he can have the same kind of album, or can he have an album that defines him like that on his own? Obviously, he's in a group, so.
So I think Ads, if he goes solo, as I said before, like if he goes solo, he'll be able to last a lot longer. But like if he was to make an album by himself, he would have to gradually like come out of that. Like he would have to show another side to him, innit? Because I feel like he's popping out off of the auto-tune thing, the Future type of vibe. But I'm sure he can do other stuff. I'm sure he can rap pretty well, like just normally, innit? So I think he needs to kind of show that side and then give us a proper project, like showing all the sides of him. But yeah, I think he could pop without the Future vibe. I think so. Yeah, I think he could.
I personally think UK music's gonna come back round to the roots, and the roots in terms of them man, it's gonna be grime and garage, and I think that's and funky's gonna come back, and them things are gonna come back. So I don't think them man
gonna come back.
Eventually. So.
Yeah.
I hear that. All right, what do you not rate the album then, innit?
I'd give it 6.
6, yeah.
It's got replay. It's got replay value for me. So
definitely.
100%.
I'll say probably. I'll say 6. I'll say 6 as well. The album was good. It's got replay value. And yeah, man, it's got 3 generations on there. Like, how can you miss it? Like, it can't really miss. Do you know what I mean? So yeah,
the outro was 4. The outro was
4. No, the outro was called intro. So it was, and it was garbage. It wasn't that good. When I first heard it, I thought it slapped, bro. I thought it was like, this is decent. But yeah, no, not on second listen. What do you think, Fabs? What do you think? Would you rate it?
I rate it. I think I'll give it a 7, man. I think it's I think it's actually a really good album. I think it's actually a good project from them 3. I think most of the tracks are good. It surprised me what Ads did on it, like the way he kind of fit himself in with those 2. I feel like it fit pretty well. There's obviously some tunes where it's like, but I didn't feel like that most of the album. So yeah, I'll give it a 7. Give it a 7. What about to beat 2?
Am I rating it first?
What is this?
What the fuck was that?
What are you doing?
Oh God. To beat 2?
4. 4.
It's not up.
Oh,
there,
4.
What kind of tracks can you beat on this album, bro? Like, I think Mike check
Nah.
1, 2. Guys wanna not let you. Mike check
Like,
1, 2.
You can beat your ways.
You can't listen. You can't ability to like traumatized. I'm traumatized. Come on, man. No, man. I'm giving out 3. I'm giving out 3. There's no beating tunes. If I'm beating to make love in it. So there's no lovey-dovey tunes on that.
I would.
Please stop. Please stop.
Wait, sorry.
What?
Let me. Can I demote it to 2? Because I can't beat to this.
Hey, I do.
Rex is right. Rex is right. Because what is this? This ain't Party Next Door.
Yeah,
Bro. Oh, we got to talk about that. But I know this is
Party Across the Road. This is Party Across the Road.
across the road.
Bro,
You're not rating ads, man. I just got bangers, man. But no, I'll give it I'll give it a 4.
That's the tune Luke hates. He hates that.
That's actually a tune, you know.
I said it already, man. Niggas don't listen to me when I say stuff.
That is
When
a
I
tune.
say something, niggas don't listen.
Didn't like it.
Niggas don't listen. I got the ear. I can hear it. You niggas
It's
listen.
a
Luke hates it. Look at Luke still hates it. Luke still hates it.
Proper banger. Come on, man.
What's the tune? What's it called?
Luke, listen, let's leave ads. Let's leave ads because Luke hates him.
And in the car, so obsessed. If you want some more, legs open, took it to the yard. That one. Anyway, this guy, bro. So you do, Rego.
I got Kano on there, innit? The Corona Pro.
All right, well, quickly, because obviously we spent bare time on ads and Chip and all that. Obviously, it's an interesting convo. Just quickly, just breeze past about Party Next Door. So, Party Next Door brought out album the other week. What are you not saying about that? You listen to it,
yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah, I love it. I'm not gonna lie.
You love it?
Proper good.
I love it. I love it. It's classic Party.
It's strong.
It's PND4.
What's your standout track?
The
track, the last track is quality.
Loyal.
Savage Anthem.
No, for me, I'll say another day.
And then and the track with Rihanna. I don't know the name of it. The track with Rihanna. The track with Rihanna bangs. I don't care. It bangs. It bangs.
It's actually
it bangs.
Good tune. So it is a good tune.
No,
it's a bang. It bangs.
I prefer Another Day over that. Facts. Another Day bangs. This thing.
Turn it off before we get taken off YouTube.
No, wait. No, that's a tune though. Another Day, that's a tune. Mine is Turn Up still. Mine is Turn Up. And Split Decision.
Remember Touch Me.
Touch Me. I don't like Touch Me.
Huh?
I don't like Touch Me still.
Touch Me sick.
I don't like Touch Me.
You know what? Yeah. The news is a good track. The news is good.
Tune. Split Decisions.
Good as well. Do you know what I mean? It's got good tracks.
Yeah, it's bang on.
I think this is his best project since I wasn't the biggest fan of the last PND album.
Oh no, man, no.
I think it might be better than that album. Like, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it because at the end of the day, he stuck to what he knew.
Yeah, man.
And at the end of the day, it's like he's never gonna have another break from Toronto. And at the end of the day, people need to accept he's never gonna have that kind. He's never gonna have PND 1. He's never gonna have that kind of album again.
But I think he could though, because he's still living that life. But
no,
who knows?
I don't. Break from Toronto is my favorite track from Party Next Door. Like that's what I'm not really saying, but that tune gets it going. So
I said it gets it going.
What are you lot we're gonna breeze past it. What are you lot rating this one?
7.
I'll give it a 7. Yeah, 7 as well.
7, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Same thing, man. I give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. What about to beat to?
It's high. It's high.
It is high
7
still.
7 as well. 7 as well. 7 as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree with that. 7. Yeah. 100%. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
What's
Well,
the number, you know?
What was that?
What? 7?
Yeah.
Listen, what we're gonna do, yeah? Hold on. All right, so let me bring it in the guest, yeah. So then we can have this debate. Give me a second.
You bring it on.
Rex, you got the pearly wax, you know? Got the pearly wax. I see you shining.
I'm smiling.
Got the pearly wax.
Got the dentist.
Got the pearly wax, you know?
Shout out to my dentist. Dr. Hamza. Comes here.
Or Oral B.
Comes here. Cambodia dentist.
Jeez, man named the dentist, you know. Yeah. Man trying to give the dentist.
Yeah, man. Oh my money too.
That's fair jokes.
So where you man been shopping? While we wait for the guests, where you man been shopping in terms of getting food?
Well, I've been going Morrison Peckham.
Oh yeah, okay.
Morrison Peckham, yeah, because obviously Dulwich Sainsbury's packed queues round outside the car park, bruv. Like how look how big, bro. Fabs, you know how big Luke, you know how big the car park is as well, yeah. That thing is huge. How is it outside, bruv? The other day I went to go get food, and fucking the queue was like nearby Docking Hill. Like how can we deal with that? Like that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man.
Mm.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, Morrison's Peckham. That thing moves quick. So yeah, I'm there. What about you, man? Where are you shopping?
I've been going Brixton, Tesco, and Iceland as well, and I've been going Brixton Market as well sometimes.
Brixton Market. That's good.
Man. Grab a couple of things in the Chinese market. There's bare Indomie, so.
Indomie. I love that.
I ain't been out for 2 weeks. The last time I went out, my girl had the NHS pass in it.
Yeah.
So I went to Tesco, got there at like 9 a.m. Did the big shop. That was it.
Man, you took all the pasta. Definitely took all the pasta.
No. The pasta was gone. People weren't abiding by the rules though. 2 meters apart. People were barging.
Yeah, bro. As soon as you get in the supermarket, that shit goes out the window. That goes out the window. There's no 2 meters apart, man. There's no 2 meters apart. It's a joke.
Yeah, in the shop, 2 meters apart is a joke thing. Like I was proper trying to like do it, and then people just kept walking past me, like right next to me. I was just like, right, you know what? Yeah, fuck it, innit? Like I might just get this done, innit? Like, fuck it, bruv. Like any joke thing, man.
Also, while we wait for our guest, innit? Like Corona's been affecting bare stuff in it, so let's touch on how's life been since quarantine. Like how's quarantine treating you, man? Also, I want to touch on another thing. Boris, he's got the virus. What's
I
he
want
man's?
to listen to his own advice. I want to listen to his own advice. Man said quarantine. He want quarantine and quarantine.
That man got essential. That man got key jobs though. Bear man are making jokes about it, but he's got a key job though. So he's got
the shaking bare guys' hands. Like man just said.
I know that's an L. That's an L.
How else would you contract it? How else would you contract it unless you touch someone? You come into contact with someone, and that's how you contract it. So man want to listen to his own advice. So how can man still listen?
My boy was telling me that he's saying, "Oh, all you have to do is wash your hands. You can touch people's hands. You can shake."
No, it's true though. But like you probably just like, because what obviously people do, if it's on your hand, then cool, it's fine. Wash your hand. Just don't touch your face. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't touch no one else. Wash your hand. You're cool. But man probably like shake their hand, then rub his face. And then, someone like Morris, like you can tell, like he probably touched someone, shook their hand, and then kicked his nose or something. The virus in his nose.
The thing about that,
Morris looks like a nose picker. He looks like a nose picker.
100%. Boris is a nose picker. 100%, mate. And he flicks them as well. His wife.
I think he's alright now, though. I think he's okay. Like he's out of hospital, I think. So,
Mm.
and I wasn't really scared that man was gonna die, like, because he's a man in power. So like they ain't gonna let him die like that. Of corona, they ain't gonna let him die like that. Come on.
I know, but corona don't discriminate, though.
Sure.
No, big man. The Queen's got the cure for everything. The Queen's got the cure for
That's why
everything.
the Queen's not sick. Why do you think the Queen's not sick? The
Big
Queen's
man,
not sick.
she's strong. She's strong.
What is she? 98 years? 98 years or something?
She's strong, big man. I've never seen a 98-year-old in my life.
I would live 98 years. I would live 98 years if I didn't have any stress and, you know what I mean, everyone done everything for me.
True,
and all I did was get driven around and just have money at my disposal. I'll live till 98.
She drives by herself. She drives. She's on the
Without
road.
a license. I saw her in the. I don't know what bush she's
Right.
in.
She's got a skirt in the range. Like, can you imagine
Young
that?
Liz isn't driving. Young Liz isn't driving.
I'll post the picture in the group chat. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. The picture is hilarious.
Oh yeah! Oh no! No need. I remember still. I fully remember it. But obviously, yeah, nah. But she don't drive all the time, like. You know what I mean? Like, she's 98. 98. Nah, man. Liz needs to chill.
Did you man clap for the NHS worker?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We got to clap for that.
100%.
We got man that not working at NHS, so we got to fuck with that stuff.
Yeah, man. 100%. Some of them are being lazy, though. I'm not going to name names. But don't want to get them in trouble in that. But
man ain't trying to save lives. He ain't trying to save lives.
Man are trying to cheat the system in that. I hear that still. Man are doing quarantine. But anyway. Nah, man.
Is our guest going to join us?
Well, I don't know where he is. Man. Yeah, man, I don't know where he is. So we can obviously continue. Just keep it rolling, isn't it? Obviously. What I was gonna obviously talk about, we were talking about the Chip. We're talking about Chip and Young Guns, all of that. So obviously, the Waze tune, you know, seemingly some people think that Chip was sending for Stormzy. Obviously, it led to few people debating that, you know, who would win. Yo, you are so.
I'm popped up.
Stop.
Oh, Mike, it's no camera. No, Mike, it's not camera.
No camera, Mike.
Camera, bro.
Mike's even know how to.
You gotta put your camera on.
Mike's even know how to joke.
Put your camera on, man.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Mighty, what we said?
Yo, what's going on, G?
This guy, no, quarantine, you're the
Okay.
host, no,
Yeah, man. Why can't I see myself?
Get out of it, please.
You gotta put your camera on. You gotta put your camera on.
How do I see myself?
There we go.
How to get you through this, my guy.
Someone's gonna have to get a small screen. There's bare man.
Get a small screen, but it's fine. It's cool.
Can you man see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
See me? Yeah? I can't see me, bro.
You might need to change the lighting in the house still. Like it looks like you got the red light district light on.
Yeah, turn the camera off.
Yeah.
Okay, man, I stay dark. I stay in the darkness, man. You know, like that.
Yeah.